through. In there for the touchdown. Coming home here in lane 5, well out in front of the field. And Malachek touches in a time of 52.92, a new high school national record. Back to back to back to back state champions. Nebraska Public Media Sports is your home for championship sports, and we are live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 50th anniversary of the NSAA Volleyball Championships. Our fifth battle of the day is in Class B. Should be a good one as it's a rematch from last year. The Skyhawks of Skutt taking on the Norris Titans. And welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, everyone. Along with Kathy Wieskamp, I'm Larry Putney. Good to have you with us once again. And Kathy, this could be a terrific showdown. You know, the Titans have something to prove, but Skutt probably with more on the line here. Big picture. Big picture. Again, these two, like you mentioned, is a rematch. And Skutt here going for history. They're trying to get that 7th straight title. Again, no easy feat. They've turned over lineups over the past years and still been successful. Yeah. We're going to see if they can do it again. Norris, on the other hand, is the only team prior to Skutt. I mean, after the 6 years, the team that had state champion, it was Norris in 2014. So they would like to, again, capture that. That's one goal for their seniors. They would like to finish hoisting that championship trophy. Well, Norris just south of Lincoln, down in Hickman, or just outside of Hickman, and Skutt, obviously, in Omaha, just south of West Center Road at 156th Street. Quick 50-minute drive to PBA. Norris made it to the championship with a win over Adams Central and outlasting Elkhorn North and Skutt with a thrilling 5-setter against Waverly, in which they trailed 11-8 in the 5th, but ended up winning it. Let's go back down to the floor to the third member of our crew, Ryan Mix.
Thanks, Larry. Well, Norris and Skutt couldn't have scripted this any better for a Class B state championship. Norris and their 3 seniors, Bosiger, Waters, Jelinek, they're the winningest class in Norris history. The one thing they're missing is that elusive state championship. They'd love nothing more to end their high school careers than winning a state championship tonight. And of course, Omaha Skutt going for history, a 7th straight state championship. Never happened in Nebraska before. Then head coach Renee Saunders had what I thought was a perfect quote to sum this matchup. She said, "I think Norris is out to get us, and I think we're out to make history."
Thank you very much, Ryan. You've been with us throughout the day. You know we are celebrating 5 decades of NSAA volleyball championships. All the programs dating all the way back to 1972. Class B title coming up.
Electricity. It makes life easier, more productive, brighter, possible. Yet we only think about it when we don't have it. The next time you're doing, well, anything, think about how electricity makes it all possible. And know we will be there, powering your everyday, every day.
It may be small, but this little bean fuels power. It powers a food industry as a source of protein. It's a fuel that powers diesel engines while reducing emissions. It powers a state economy and bottom lines, and it powers the rest of the world as a Nebraska export. Yeah, it may be small, but we're finding more ways for this little bean to power Nebraska.
Farming is more than just work. It's your way of life. Protecting your family's legacy is our way of life. Through challenges and successes, we understand your family's insurance needs. With every turn of the wheel, for every investment, through every season, generation after generation, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Are you ready? Let's go.
4 years of high school can prepare your girls for who they'll be the rest of their life. That's why it's important for students at Marion to have every opportunity to develop in the arts, the sciences, all academics, as confident, faith-filled leaders in their community and beyond. The journey begins here. Marian High School. Discover what lies ahead.
Well, if you have friends and family across the state or even the country or the world, they can watch the NSAA High School Championships on Nebraska Public Media Sports by downloading the free Nebraska Public Media app. Anyone can watch. Check out all the high school championships, special player, a team, live streaming, also supported through Apple TV and Chromecast. Time now for introductions. Let's go down to the floor to Steve Lemon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for Championship Saturday of the 2021 Nebraska School Activities Association State Volleyball Championships. Today's Class B State Championship match features the second-seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks and the #1 seed Norris Titans. The NSAA is proud to recognize our premier corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities. U.S. Bank, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, Lincoln Orthopedic Center, and Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. And now it's time to meet the teams. First, let's meet the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. Number 3, Abby Shomers. Number 6, Hannah Barron. Number 9, Brooke Banker. Number 11, Nikki Ott. Number 13, Ava Haney. Number 14, Haley Kiscone. Number 15, Abby Hagedorn. Number 17, Paisley Douglas. Number 18, Lillian Videra. Number 21, Grace Kramer. Number 21, Anna Weberg. Number 25, Morgan Burke. Number 26, Ivy Luke. And number 28, Kira Link. The assistant coaches are Alex Berry, Taylor DeBolt, Ali Cox, Nicole Videra, Kelsey O'Connell, Sydney O'Shaughnessy, and Adam Ibarra. The head coach for the Skyhawks is Renee Saunders. And now, let's meet the Norris Titans. Number 1, Sydney Goodhart. Number 3, Olivia Hausman. Number 4, Grayson Peening. Number 5, Brooklyn Head. Number 6, Lexi Hasselbach. Number 7, Sydney Jelinek. Number 8, Macy Bosiger. Number 9, Chloe Baker. Number 10, Aniston Rice. Number 11, Gracie Kircher. Number 12, Mallory Meyer. Number 13, Ella Waters. Number 14, Celia Spilker. And number 17, Anna Jelinek. The assistant coaches are Megan Fletcher, Ashley Rose, and Kylie Holland. The head coach for the Titans is Christina Bosiger. Our officials tonight are Chuck Taylor and Isaac Russell. The bench official is Kim Kwapnowski. And now, let's play state championship volleyball.
And that's what she has on her.
So ready to go here in Class B, the top seed, Norris Titans taking on Skutt Catholic. You see the resume for the Skyhawks. 16th trip here. They've only won 6 titles, and they all happen to be in a row. They were the runner-up back in 2014. Here is Norris. They were the team that beat Skutt back in 2014. They won titles in 13 and 14 under Christina Bosinger, who is the head coach. They are 3-time runner-up, including last year, so this is a rematch of last year's state championship, and you just get the feeling that Norris is motivated to get it done this year. They have a senior-laden squad. There is Christina Bosinger. Renee Saunders, the head coach of Skutt Catholic in her 11th season, has won 6 titles. It's been a remarkable run. And all they're chasing is history. No other team in the state of Nebraska has ever won 7 in a row. You think about the consistency that it must take to accomplish that. And a quick run in the middle and the kill. There's Haley Giscone with the kill.
And you said just that confidence, and again, something that's difficult, and just the change of lineups over the time, over each year. That's the hard part to say, you know, yeah, we've had them there, but again, 6 years, they've turned over a lot of different great players in that time.
Morgan Burke with the ace to make it 2-0, and this, you know, they have turned over the roster like multiple times, right? I mean, you can point to the fact that, okay, they had an All-American for 4 consecutive years in Lindsey Krause, certainly, but how about the 2 years before that, right? And all the players that have come through over 6 years and a new roster, you know, each of those years, and then what they've done this year, right?
Right.
To lose an All-American like Krause and still be back here in the title game and continue to develop this team throughout the year and to see them get better throughout the year.
You know, and that's just a tribute to, again, Coach Saunders and the work that she's done, but also, as we talked to John Peterson earlier today, about a culture, you know, and developing the culture and the confidence, and just that's what we do here.
Right.
And I think that's part of it too, and these girls believe that that's what they can do.
It's no secret that in sports and programs, success breeds success. If you're successful, those who come after you want to accomplish the same. They see it. That's certainly been the case for Skutt. And that is out, and the point for Norris. All even at 2 here early. So back to serve now for the Titans. Maisie Bosinger. Bosinger will walk on at Nebraska next year, be a serve specialist and a DS for the Huskers. Coach's kid, very high volleyball IQ. Nebraska goes around Nebraska. Team describe her as just a gym rat. You know, one of those who just will work her tail off in the gym and perfect.
Well, and one of those things where her mom was the coach and she was at the gym.
Right.
You know, mom's doing training and she's at the gym. And so you learn from being in that environment, and again, pick up the things and the things that the players are doing, and it really becomes your love or your passion.
Yep. On the slide, knocked down by, yep, it was. Check that, Kircher got it.
Yep.
Got the kill, and it's 4-3. Yeah, you can go back to 2013 and 14 when Macy wasn't part of this team, and but she was here with the team as a ball girl in water and always spent time in the gym.
Absolutely, again, and like being a coach's kid, you're just around it all the time, and then to see that happening, and then as a kid on the bench, or like you said, as the water girl or whatever, you're going, that's what I'm going to do.
Right, right. Grace Krimmer in the middle. Skutt with success here early on, running the middles with both Giscone and Krimmer.
I was just going to say that middle and that speed, that one-on-one matchups that they're getting, it's really been effective. 2 blockers up there made a difference.
Off the block and out.
Ella Waters on the outside again. Tool. She is a great tool hitter. Uses that outside hand of the block and gets the benefit.
That doesn't clear the tape. Norris up here, 6'4" in set one, hitting .400 right now.
Well, these teams have played a lot of great, they haven't matched up this season. So this is the first matchup of the season between these two teams. So since last year in the state championship game, they haven't seen one another.
Ava Haney goes line. Great shot here by Haney.
Yep, just again, execution there is just well done.
Third Haney sister to play for Skutt. Sister Brooke retired after a knee injury. She played at Kansas State. Sister Lily went to Tulsa. They both won titles. And she says those are the athletes she admires the most, her two sisters.
Well, and again, great role models, great, sounding boards too for advice and talking through different things too. So.
Hold in the middle, good up. Oh, second touch. Nice reaction there to keep it alive from Jelinek. And at the point for Skutt.
Great block there. Again, Schomer's sealed up. She took it right at the pin, and then really what she does so well is those hands, turns that ball in, and wasn't going to let Waters use her this time.
Abby Schomer's in her senior year, getting her first opportunity to be setter full time. Of course, last year, Allie Gray, or for 4 years, Allie Gray was the setter of this Skutt squad. Gray went on to play at Arizona State. And now Schomer's takes over the role. Sets outside. Nice dig, but too deep. And the kill for the Skyhawks, even at 7.
This is what we're going to see, I think, this whole match, just that battle back and forth.
Yep.
Again, big swings, big blocks, big digs, just a lot of high-level play and strong moves and strong play by these individuals.
Fired right between the block, and an aggressive swing by Ella Waters, 6'3", senior, first team Super State last year.
She's an outside, but she's also got the ability to come around on that slide, and they use her in that rotation, out serve, receive, bring her around, and again, take advantage of her ability to do that as well.
Ella will play at Washburn University next year. Slide the other way, knocked down, and the swing by Kiskone. Secondary set goes out to the pin. Off the block and out, and a kill by Morgan Burke.
Burke really beats the block back there, just a lot of power. The blockers there you can see, but the hands get kind of broken up, kind of a field goal right between the both of them. Turn those thumbs up, seal that tight. There's a great swing.
Wow, quick set two, beat the block.
That was Rice coming around that 1 foot, and again, a lot of court back there, a lot of space for her to take advantage of.
Short serve by Aniston Rice. Off the block and out, point for Skutt. That was Ivy Luke. Saunders calls her dynamic and explosive from that right pin.
Well, again, you catch that block floating around and to the outside, she's going to really expose you.
Chalmers pushes it out to the far pin, and Haney puts it down.
Ava Haney quick on that outside. Really doing some nice things, swinging, beating the block.
brought back in. Off the block and out of the kill by Luke. Ivy Luke.
We're seeing both teams utilize that block for their advantage. Again, trying to those high hands, tooling it off the block. Both teams have big, strong hitters, and so really gonna pressure and put that stress on the block.
Off the overpass, Haney puts it down.
That fed up nice and easy right into her hands. She's gonna take advantage of that easy one and send it quick to the floor.
It is a 4-0 scoring run for Skutt, and they enjoy their largest lead of set number 1, up by 3 at 12-9. Osinger goes outside, knocked down. Off the top of the block. The set behind. Block did not close quickly enough, and the kill goes to Kircher.
Gracie Kircher did a nice job there, put herself in position right away. So you can see she got herself off the net, and then again came at an angle. And really, her goal is again to swing out of bounds off those hands.
Set over. Aggressive swing by Luke. Deep corner cross court.
Ivy Luke was ready for that one, took advantage of it, and big swing cross court.
Ivy Luke with great bloodlines. Her mom played volleyball at Northwest Missouri State. Dad was a football player at Nebraska. On the middle again. And once again, the kill by Grace Kremer.
Kremer coming in that 3 spot, kind of in between the 2 blockers. That's one nice thing about middles. Again, like Kremer, they can come in a lot of different locations, and blockers have to really adjust.
5-1 run for Skutt, and a timeout taken by the Norris Titans. Christina Bosiger wants to talk it over. These two teams squared off last year in this title game. Let's take a look back.
After winning 5 straight Class B titles, Husker commit Lindsey Krause and the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks had their eyes on a 6th in the 2020 state championship. The second-ranked Norris Titans had plans of stopping them, winning the first set. Skutt responded by scoring 13 straight points to open the second. Allie Gray's 57 assists and Krause's .574 hitting percentage helped the Skyhawks roll to victory and put Skutt in the record books with a 6th straight title.
Yeah, last year it was 1 for the other thumb, and this year they're looking for 7. They have won 6 in a row. It's their 8th straight appearance in the finals under Renee Saunders.
And the only other team to beat them in the state championship was Norris.
Norris, yeah. Back-to-back years, Norris beat them 13 and 14. Check that, in 14 they beat them. Norris won it in 13 and 14, but beat Skutt in 2014. Right. Again.
Yeah, a lot of space there, and she does a great job sneaking that between the block and the antenna.
The top of the block, aggressive swing and a kill. Ella Waters.
Waters averaging just over 12 kills per set this season. She's kind of been the mainstay on the outside and really that player that they can really count on and go to.
Another kill by Haney.
Haney is really got the hot hand right now on the outside, playing very well. I believe that's her 5th kill. She's hitting over 575. Actually 625.
5 kills, 8 swings. Wow. Waters pushes deep corner. Smart shot by Ella Waters, the 6'3" senior outside.
She's another one of those seniors, best friends, you know, running around in the gym. Her mom actually was an assistant coach under Coach Bosinger for a while, and so the two, her and Maisie, spent a lot of time together, and again, this would be a perfect way to end that high school experience as a Norris student.
Great tip, yeah, Morgan Burke there with the tip from the left pin, just over the block.
Just reading that defense again, down the line. The defense is sitting back. You can see that open area. Great recognition and control of the ball by Werberg.
Any higher, the DS Hausman gets there. Any lower, it goes into the block. Just perfectly placed. And then on the slide, there is Ella Waters again.
Just nice element that she brings in that rotation when she's in that right front, that she comes around and can slide, just gives it a different look and a different, again, using her strength in a different way.
You know, Bosinger said yesterday they're going to have to get their offense from all over the place to be effective and mix it up, but right now it's been Waters with 13 attacks, more than the entire team put together.
Yeah, but they are using her in different places too, so they're spreading her around along the net. But you're right, it's going to have to come to, again, multiple productions.
Great layout here from Jelinek.
She's just a freshman.
Yeah.
And taking on that role. Got a bigger sister here, Sydney. Been a great big sister and kind of a leader, and the two of them both playing contributing roles.
What a dive there by Hausman to keep that alive.
And Burke, Morgan Burke on the outside. You know, defensive plays, you know, and look at that effort, that never quit. Get back up, come back at it again. Just love seeing that hustle.
Norris came in as the #1 seed. Let's go down to the floor to Ryan Mix.
Hey guys, well, we can't talk about it enough. You know, Skutt going for their 7th in a row, and the last time they lost here at state, 2014, Norris beat them in the state championship match, and Christina Bosinger was head coach. And it's funny to think that Maisie was just a student manager at the time, as you see a picture from 2014. Maisie on the left, and that's Mallory on the right. So Mallory's now in junior high, and she's a student manager. So it's kind of coming full circle here. Maisie has been so hungry for this moment, and here's another pick from 2014. That's Maisie, Mallory, and Ella Waters. So Maisie and Ella Waters, this has been a long time coming for them.
And again, just that taste of it as a little kid and being around that, how exciting, and how nice would it be for those two girls to be able to hoist that championship trophy up as seniors.
You remember back when Norris won its first title under Bosinger back in 2013, and afterwards we saw the two little Bosingers running around.
Yep, yep.
Fast forward, hashtag we're old. Served by Rice, short serve, out to the pin off the top of the block. Good swing and a kill by Morgan Burke.
You know, we talked about just the hot hand of Haney, but Morgan Burke has been that consistent factor for the Skyhawks throughout the season. She averages 14 kills per set. She has 200, just shy of 300 digs coming into this tournament. Again, talking about a player doing a lot of things.
Skyhawks just 4 away from set #1. Right off the block by Kircher. Gracie Kircher with another kill. Back to serve now is Bosinger. Kill in the middle.
Kiscone coming in that middle. As you can see that transition, she gets that gap in there. Blockers didn't get closed. She recognizes that and takes it through.
Great dig. Run the quick middle. Kill this time by the other middle, Grace Kremer. Kremer headed to Western Illinois to play volleyball next year.
I just like that fast transition, the tempo play of the Skyhawks. They're constantly pushing you, pushing the tempo, keeping the pressure on the opponent.
On the line, 24-16, Skutt. And the Skyhawks at set point here in the first.
And just a lot of positive energy you can
so
see,
much.
You know, on the Skyhawks side.
Right through the block of the swing by Jelinek. That's Sydney, the senior outside hitter. So back in to serve. Grayson Peening is in. She will serve. A little too tight, pulled back. We're going to have
in the net.
a violation of the net on
Norris.
the Titans, and that means that Skutt has taken set number one, 25-19. Skutt continues to roll here in set number one.
Opportunities. They're found here, and here, and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
This is a growing corn plant. It's not battery-powered. It doesn't have a 300-mile range, but it's vital in our fight against climate change. Reducing 46% of carbon emissions and producing clean-burning ethanol. Corn ethanol is the climate solution we need now.
All this grass, all this mulch, all these projects to do, they all get done with the Kubota BX Series tractor. The Kubota BX Series. Kubota is a proud sponsor of Nebraska High School sports on Nebraska Public Media. It's the crack of dawn, but it's never too early to get ready for hunting season. Acceleration, handling, and cargo room for work. The Kubota Sidekick. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNesports.com.
Constellation is a natural gas supplier helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $290,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
And we're back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Skutt takes set number one over Norris 25-17. This, as you know, is the 50th anniversary of these NSAA state championships, and we've been bringing in pioneers in Nebraska high school volleyball. Could not be more happy to have a good friend of ours, Diane Rose, joining us, former coach at Northwest. Coach at Northwest. So you've been around for a while. You tell us just now you played back in Kearney when you were playing volleyball.
My senior year in high school, we played at the Coliseum. We won state, and I've been at Grand Island, I've been in Kearney, I've been at Pershing, I've been at Pinnacle, I've been at Devaney, I've been everywhere. You just tell me where the state's going to be and I'll go.
And you've been able to be there, and that's the thing. Your program, you've taken the program and had the opportunity to be in a lot of those situations. just talk about, again, building a traditional program and just, again, developing that.
Well, we're so lucky in central Nebraska to have such great volleyball. We have such awesome colleges and coaches to learn from at the clinic and going to games. And I just have been very fortunate at my school to have great administrators and teachers and so many great athletes. So it's been fun, but the game has changed a lot, and it's been so fun to see how volleyball has developed and know that we've just been able to participate in that and have our kids have this great experience of playing in the state tournament.
You know, you set history at Northwest, 21 consecutive state tournament appearances. No one had ever done that, and we might be seeing history here tonight. Talk about how difficult that is to have sustained success.
It's hard, and I am so proud of Lindsay for taking over the reins, and we built such a great thing at Northwest, but it comes with some other things that you just feel like it's a relief when you qualify, because you don't want it to stop. You lose so many great athletes every year, and then you have to replace them. And so I feel like just working with all kids and the program, and not just the varsity, but everyone, and having a great staff, and we just talk about reloading, not rebuilding.
And we've talked about it here too, again with Skutt. Again, they've turned over a lot of players, that mentality and just that this is what we do here, how you breed that with, again, the success that you have, in your program, and how do you keep that going?
Yeah, it's one of those things that I think you grow up and they watch, and their student managers and their little sisters, and you see the student section that there's a lot of kids that want to be on the floor for Norris and Omaha Skutt right now, and someday I want to do that, and it's planting a seed and just watching it grow, I think.
You also have to have the infrastructure, right? I mean, you have to have great coaching at the lower levels. You have to have commitment from family and parents and community, and build the infrastructure at the lower levels to have success when they get here.
You're exactly right, and I've been blessed, and that's the thing, is it's not just me, and it's not just our staff and our kids, it's the parents that are willing to drive them to practices and keep suppers late and have them miss a lot of things because they have maybe volleyball tournaments to go to, and at a very young age. So it takes a big, big village.
Saw a terrific up there by Bosinger that led to the point, and early on here in set two, the Titans off to a quick 4-1 start. There's Waters out at the pin again, and Waters with another kill. Hard into the stands. That's Morgan Burke going hard into the stands. She's a Michigan recruit. Has already committed to the Wolverines.
Pops up in the first thing I find. I got it.
Yeah.
But again, I just love the defensive effort, that never quit, running all the way to the stands. We just don't want kids hurt. Great up.
There's Waters again. Great second touch. Schomers over the head finds the near corner.
These players are just pursuing, just laying it all out there to pursue the balls on the court, not letting anything hit. Just fun to watch, that mentality, that attitude. Nothing's hitting.
Norris won a state title back-to-back in 13 and 14, but lost last year. They come back with a little bit of an edge, wanting to pick up that title against a team that they lost to, and certainly a team that has been dominant here in Class B. You know what it's like to be here a few times and not having won. Talk about what that was like, the year you fell to your knees when you won your first title.
I just wanted the ball to hit the floor. I just was, please God. And I think a lot of people thought I was praying, but I just wanted the ball to hit the floor. And what a great, Class B, I played both of these teams in Waverly and Elkhorn North. We've just got such great volleyball in Class B. And I just think we started out at Northwest trying to just dig and block and pass as much as we could, because we didn't have the height and we didn't have the Division I kids and some of those, and it just kind of kept developing. And
well, we've been talking about too, again, the development and the changes that have happened in the game from rally scoring and again the libero and a lot of those different things. There's a lot of change. This game has changed over the years.
It really has. And I love the serving on the end line. I think that is a great change. I like rally scoring. But on the other hand, it really makes kids scared to be aggressive sometimes, because if I make a mistake, the other team scores a point. So that's hard for girls. I just think that, like, how do you stop that shot?
That's a great question.
Yes.
Christina Bosiger would like to answer.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people asking.
They're so big and strong and fast, and the game is just how they react, and it's amazing.
Well, and the speed of the game, we've talked about that too. The speed and the power, the athleticism that we're seeing from the players out there, really making a difference.
8-4, Norris on top here in set number 2 as Waters trots to the bench after the kill. Back to serve now is Guthard for the Titans. We were talking this year about 50th anniversary, Title IX back in '72, the impact that it had. Talk about that a little bit, the opportunities that it has provided to so many young female athletes across the state.
You know, it's I couldn't even find a T-shirt with a volleyball on it when I was in high school, and you had to go to camps, and there were no team camps, there was no club ball, there was all of that, and I just think that is awesome for the young ladies to be able to have an opportunity to play and compete at high levels and show how strong is a good thing, and that to lift weights and to, you know, just honor that and not be afraid to say, you know, I'm an athlete. And I think that I talked to Dave's mom. My mother-in-law coached at North Platte St. Pat's for 33 years, and she said, you know, she had to drive the bus, set up her own nets, and a lot of what Linda Carlson said this morning, and I just think I didn't even have to deal with that, but it's come so far, and I'm so grateful that we get a chance to do that. I get to be a part of that, and amazing.
Well, and I think, again, a lot of these student athletes don't know that history. They don't know. And again, I think it's good to remind them and have the opportunity, and this is a great year, you know, to again bring that to their attention, because some of the stories, you know, that they're hearing or they're being told today, I mean, they're in awe and shock that really was how things were.
Yeah, and the lifting weights, we had a universal, but there were no free weights. There was no weight room. The weight room in school was locked in the summer, and so it was, you had to do a lot on your own, and you couldn't. The volleyballs, to buy a volleyball, they were all the plastic ones from you know, discount stores, and it hurt your arms. And I think even having a volley light to train the younger kids is awesome. So.
Yeah, I like what, I think was it Bergen, Kathy, that earlier today showed that they had some of their players from this year wear throwback uniforms to remind them of what it was like, you know, 20 and 30 years ago.
We had a cool thing at practice. We took all of the state shirts for the last 21 years, laid them out on the floor for the girls to see, and then we had them all put on one of the shirts and take a picture and honor all of the classes that participated in that. That was really fun.
Cool.
That was fun.
What a great idea.
Yeah, that's really what it's about, is reminding everyone of what it took to get to where they are today. Bosiger pushes out. Nice job to swipe it off the block. The kill by Jelinek. Now Bosiger back to serve for the Titans, on top by 5 here in set 2. Did you see any of the play yesterday?
I did. I still am really involved in it. My stomach hurts, my head hurts. I love it, but it's the passion is what I love about watching the girls and play with fire and all of that. I love that. I have a hard time sitting still on the bench, but I love the passion where they get to celebrate and they get to stop and high five and hug each other. You don't really get to do that in a lot of sports.
Well, and I always like, too, they come together. You know, at the end of the rally, they come together and refocus, whether it's against celebration, whether it's, again, moving on the next play. It's just like a team huddle.
Ivy Luke on the right pin with the kill. She'll go back to serve now. 13-8. Here's another look at Luke.
Luke has done a great job on that right side. Really been very productive there.
Last night, Skutt surviving a scare against Waverly. It was 11-8 in the 5th. Waverly on top, and then Skutt goes on this 7-1 run to close it out and make it back here. Almost didn't even make it to a state, state championship to have an opportunity to win 7. And was Renee Saunders reminding our up official that maybe that's 3 that she felt like might have gone the other way in a polite way. Very similar to what Diane Rose used to do, very politely.
Asking the question.
I became a lot more polite as I got older.
Is that right? Yes. Swing is wide there, and now it's a 7-point advantage and a timeout upcoming for the Skutt Skyhawks. 15-8, Norris on top. It was 2012, and Diane Rose had lost, I believe, 4 or 5 consecutive. Was it 4 or 5? Maybe you don't want to remember. 5.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, you're welcome. She had lost 5 consecutive state championships. Let's go revisit that. 2012. Let's take a look. Outside, Mickelson block! That does it! Grand Island Northwest has finally won it!
Diane Rose on her knees, and finally.
Yeah, there it is. What a moment that was for you. I'm sure you still watch it occasionally.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's emotional to watch.
It's emotional to watch. Yeah.
That's great.
I wish you would have brought that up. It was a big deal, and it was a great group of kids, and it was just Gretna had a fantastic, well-coached team, and I'm still not sure why, but it's God opened the clouds and let the good guys in.
Well, it was fun for us too. Again, just to see that again, a great match, and again that push over that hump.
Did you feel the pressure?
Oh yes, it's really hard. I think a lot of people think, I got out-coached every year, and why couldn't we win the big one? And that it's very difficult to get down here and know that just getting to the finals was really something that we were like, I can't believe that we actually made it to the finals again, and it's like we had so many great kids graduate and then fill their spots, and I had some fantastic athletes that just were willing to wait their turn and step in, and
well, it's like every time you get there, you're facing another great team across the,
the Lincoln Piuses and Omaha Groves, and Skutts and a lot of the teams that we're building, but Lincoln Pius was just amazing at those years, and I was willing to play them, and we played Papillion La Vista South with the Twins because I wanted my teams to get better, and you want to do whatever you can to help your kids, play at that high level, but this stage is tough. It's a big deal.
Well, and you talked about Class B. There's so many strong programs that and so it's day in and day out. That you've got to be there and ready to play at that high level all the time.
Right now, the high-level play is on the side of the Norris Titans. They are in control here in set number 2, 18-9 on top of Skutt.
We've talked about the momentum of volleyball, how it can shift.
When you're sitting on the side, you can see it go back and forth, but when you're involved, it's just like you don't know how can you bottle this and keep it on our side. And the beauty of volleyball is, you can set it on a shelf and start over, and it's a new game, and we still have a chance.
And we've seen that even, all day today. It's been back and forth, and we get a chance to restart.
Into the antenna off the swing of Waters to 18-11. Now Barron will serve for the Skyhawks. Tough serve. Rolled into the middle. Nice shot by Waters.
Good decision there by Waters. Take a little bit off right in the middle. She's been swinging aggressive, just that tempo change, just a new location. All those are positives.
Up to the pin. Boy, what an an aggressive swing. Once again, that is Morgan Burke, who has already committed to Michigan.
A lot of firepower there, and she had one block. There's just too much space there, and she's going to take advantage.
May Saunders says of Morgan, she has all the shots. She can go hard, cross court, tip aggressively, take it line.
And the key is she knows when to do each of those things, you know, and reads the situation and make those decisions in that moment.
Served by Chalmers into the net. Norris the first to 20 here in set 2 at 20-13. Goodard back to serve now. So what do you keep him busy doing these days, Diane?
I'm actually coaching golf. Boys and girls golf, and then I have some adorable grandkids I like to spend time with.
That's great.
So you still got a little coaching, can't get it out of your blood, you know.
It's been great for me, yes. And I'll tell you, when you're so involved with volleyball like I had and built something that took so much time and energy that I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had something else. And so I was able to take some of my volleyball, I don't know, culture to our golf team, and I think I've helped a little bit in a few ways, so I think it's been good.
The other thing about, again, being a coach, talk about, again, the relationship with your former players and assistant coaches and people that you've worked with.
It is. That's one thing that I thought I'd have my legs cut out from under me because I didn't know who I was without coaching volleyball. Would they not call me coach? And it is something that when you are so used to that, being busy and building relationships all the time, and then you don't have that, you really miss it. And it's part of me, and like I said, I'm sitting here with my stomach churning because I still feel like I should be sitting on that chair out there. And I love the passion and the coaching. We have such great people. I see all these people at clinic, and they want to just keep learning, keep getting better, and they're just making their athletes, all of them, just better at different positions, different strategies, different new techniques, all of the things that we can do. Just one more thing to give us an advantage. And
well, we've made so much progress here in the state. In this sport in particular, you know, if you think of one sport, you know, one female sport that is dominant in the state and excels at the absolute highest level, it's this sport. Your contribution to that has been significant. I just want to say thanks so much for joining us here in this set. And it was that moment back in 2012 for Kathy and I is one we won't forget. We talk about it often.
Yep, love it.
In fact, I don't know if you heard the comment after that, but it was Diane Rosé on her knees to get so the monkey can crawl off her back. Did you? Yeah, you appreciated that one, didn't you?
I did.
That was Larry.
I think it's, I always used a different ruler, is what I said, to measure my success with. And a lot of people say, oh, state champion, for, you know, runners-up or first-time losers. And I disagree with that totally. I totally told my kids that you have nothing to be ashamed of. And for us to get to the finals and achieve at such a high level and lose such great athletes and come back and do it again, that speaks volumes of what we're doing at our school. And I'm trying to make them really good people, champions, sisters, daughters, girlfriends, moms, all of it. And I've been really proud of what I've been able to see my kids do even after graduation. So
you should be proud. Congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. Very well done. And again, you've impacted a lot of lives in a lot of different ways.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Diane. It was so good to see you.
My honor.
Yep.
Thank you.
That is longtime Grand Island Northwest head coach Diane Rosé, member of the Hall of Fame, and state champ, and life champ.
Yep.
A great person.
Life changer.
Yep. So 21-18 here in the second. Skutt has slowly started to climb its way back into this one after being down by as many as 8. And tool the block is Haney, and all of a sudden we've got a 2-point contest.
Things are turning again.
But maybe it's going to be overturned here. I think
calling in.
Our line judge might have seen it go off a pin first. Officiating crew getting together, discuss what they saw.
And that's important. They want to get it right.
Yep.
And we're glad that they take that time. And
it will stand. Three away with a 3-point lead.
Macy Bosinger at the service line. She had 66 aces this season, so tough from this position.
Off of the dig and out, point for Skutt. They're 2 down. This is what happened late last night in set number 5. Waverly had an 11-8 lead. Skutt just kind of grinded it out late. And went on to win a tough 5-setter. That goes off the block. Kircher with the kill.
Just a nice swing. You can see that block isn't closed. Got to be shoulder to shoulder. Otherwise, that gap is the vulnerable spot.
Skutt will take the timeout. Norris on top by 3, 23-20 here in set 2. Skutt leads it 1-0. Christina Bosinger, head coach of the Norris Titans, encouraging her team here in her 21st season as the head coach of the Titans. In fact, it was back in 1991 when Bosinger was a member of this Norris squad that won a state title. She's number 8 right there. There's Christina, part of the state championship team in 91. That was the first ever state champs for Norris. They won it in 91 and then did not win again until she was the head coach in 2013. They won it in 13 and 14 back-to-back. So all 3 of Norris's state volleyball championships have involved Christina Bosinger.
Well, and they did honor, they brought those team members back this year and recognized them at one of their home matches this year too. And again, just a motivator, and again, as you said, culture builder. This is what we do, and celebrating those kids who did it for the very first time in Norris's history.
30-year anniversary of that championship.
Great coverage. Schomer taking it over.
Timeout taken by the Titans. Their final timeout. No timeouts left now at 23-22 Norris. Great Skutt crowd on hand here tonight at the Bob Devaney Sports Center.
Norris also both, we got a lower bowl, and we've encroached up into the next level here as well. A lot of good fans here supporting their school and community.
Well, there are more NSAA championships to come this month with the best Nebraska high school football teams from across the state will meet at Memorial Stadium to battle for state titles. You can see all the action Monday, November 22nd and Tuesday, November 23rd. Visit nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports for game day and time information. Live streaming is also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the Nebraska Public Media app. and supported through Apple TV and Chromecast. 23-22 out of the timeout by Norris. They go on the slide, and the kill is delivered. There is Waters.
That has been a successful play. Macy Bosinger at this time, something that has worked. We got to do it again.
Set point here for the Titans. Free ball opportunity. Chalmers out to the pin. Pounded right down the line. What a swing by Morgan Burke.
Morgan Burke on top of that ball. Wow, what a big swing. Blocker's a little hesitant inside, stayed inside and didn't get out there. And Morgan Burke hits a big time shot.
Set point number 2 for the Titans. Just need the side out, roll shot. We had a net violation. The net rattled there. Waters wanted it called. Didn't matter, Waters got the kill.
Found a way.
Set number 2 goes to the Norris Titans, and we are all even at 1. They're led by Ella Waters. Big block there, 25-23. Norris in the second.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out. Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA. It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely. How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem. Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
Sometimes you just have to be a little stronger, go a little farther, be a little tougher. This past year was a test to see if we could step up and weather the storm together. We are committed to push a little harder, go a little farther, lean into the challenge, and be tougher together. Aurora and you.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
Sports fans, seasons change with new teams, new players, and new excitement. Just minutes from state championship venues, Sarpy County has year-round family fun, shopping, restaurants, and more than 2,000 hotel rooms. Your visitor's guide from GoSarpy.com helps start new traditions when you, family, and friends visit Eastern Nebraska. GoSarpy.com. So near, so fun.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Nebraska Corn Board, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Big set for the Titans in set number 2. They win it by 225-23. Norris fans, student section, happy to see it all even at 1 apiece. Hitting percentage in the match, both teams hitting at a good clip. Skutt at 314, Norris at 257. Back to serve now for the Skyhawks is Morgan Burke. On the slide, goes line, and what a shot. Kirchner on the slide, delivered.
That's definitely what you want to come out starting strong. making that strong play, making a statement right from the beginning. Keep the momentum rolling.
What a cross-court shot and kill by Ella Waters.
Waters just keeps coming through, playing strong. As we talked about, one of those seniors just has this goal, and she's working hard and giving everything she has to get that accomplished.
It's point for Norris. Tip not down.
And a great play by Waters. Still staying focused.
And he couldn't get it down. Here's Waters. Does! What a play for Norris.
What a play for Ella Waters. Her hand and her focus, incredible. Pops this ball up, comes back, still stays focused, finds the ball, busts her tail to get to the outside again, and then again, and stays with it and finishes with a big swing. Love it. Great job by Ella Waters.
4-zip run to open up set number 3 for Norris. Water went flying on that last celebration. They're gonna have to clean it up before they resume play. Second.
Again, safety is important here. Ella Waters making some great plays, and looks like the water went flying as well.
Water came flying out of the Norris student section. You can see the administrators staring curiously into the stands.
Finding
who did
the culprit.
Where did that come from?
And again, the cheerleaders stepping in, doing a great job trying to fix it.
Well, speaking of Waters, let's take a look at Ella Waters. 14 kills, hitting nearly 400 in the match.
And just doing a tremendous job. I just love, again, the extra effort, the focus that she's doing, making big plays. We've seen her come around on that slide, done it so eloquently. And again, just that power shot on the outside. But I'm just saying that last play where she is chasing after balls, that shows she is here on a mission.
And just long on the swing from Waters. Good to see our friend Sue Malon out there taking care of it.
Well, and again, want to make sure that there's a safe area, and as an official, knows that's important. She's worked with her officials and just continuing to help them find different ways to. Nice up.
Waters just wide of the swing.
Just didn't get turned on that angle, and again, Boesinger giving her a pat and confidence. You got this. Just got behind that ball, not on the top of that ball. Again, stay focused and move on to that next play. Both Boesinger coach and teammate.
And that swing just wide.
And we're back even, just like that. We anticipate nothing other than that throughout this entire match. Just both teams, just ability to do great things. There's a great swing by Grace Karcher.
Got it off before the block could close. Right between on the kill for Kircher. Back row, not down to the swing by Burke, and then the point. Krimmer gets the kill.
You know, here you see again Morgan Burke just being aggressive, setting her team up for success.
First lead here in set 3 for Skutt.
And Norris just having some hitting errors here. That's causing them some problems. Make some adjustments and get that offense back on track.
Waters again, rolls it over. Here's Haney into the block and down, point for Norris.
That's what they needed. Get things turned around. Good effort.
Nice hustle by Waters, just could not keep it in. And Skutt up 7-6.
And I'm going to say Ella Waters is leaving it all out on the court here this afternoon or this evening. Just really impressed with, again, her effort and determination.
Into the net, that's going to be called on Norris. Point for Skutt, they're up by 2.
And Burke on that outside coming in, swinging aggressive, really. Norris's blocks trying to reach, trying to slow her down. Burke with 12 kills, hitting 480, so they need to go up strong and just cut the cake. Again, Waters getting that offense back on track with a kill. Wow.
Once again, there's Burke.
She rises to the occasion, that's for sure. And what I just love about, again, she really reads the situation and makes smart decisions as she swings.
And an ace.
Nice serve there by Skutt. Really driving that ball. Dropped quick. Another tough one. Strong play there by Aniston Rice. Schomer's getting in a tough situation, take it over. Rice was not caught off guard, was right there.
Point for Skutt. Violation there at the net.
Reaching over.
Schomer's serve was tough, leads to a free ball. system. Shomers runs outside, and more times than not, Morgan Burke is going to put it away.
The hammer gets on top of that ball. Again, her whole body, and again, you see her incorporate her hip, her shoulder as she comes through. That's why she gets so much power.
Good dig right back to Burke again.
Nice shot.
Look at that. All the shots, said Renee Saunders, and there's a great example. Deep corner right on the line, and Burke with another kill, and Skutt up 13-8. Norris will take a timeout.
And really the hot hand of Burke there, 14 kills, hitting, actually check that, 15, hitting over 500.
Morgan Burke has yet to have a hitting error.
Yep, that's
28 swings, 15 kills, 536.
And I think the impressive part about Morgan Burke is that shot selection, her decision making, and then her ability to execute. Sometimes you can see it, but then you make that error. She has been playing perfectly clean and getting the shots that she needs. It's power, it's finesse, it's location, it's tempo. She's the full package.
Double-double already. Let's go down to the floor to Ryan Mix.
Thanks, Larry. Well, obviously the big story here, Omaha Skutt Catholic going for their 7th straight state championship. Never been accomplished here in Nebraska. And I thought Renee Saunders had really good perspective about it when visiting with her after their 5-set thriller in the semifinal last night. She said, you know, there's a reason that no team or school has ever accomplished this feat because it's so difficult. But she said there's so many new pieces to this 2021 Omaha Skutt Catholic team that this team has never won a state championship. And she has to remind them of that. Don't feel like you have the pressure of going for the 7th championship for the program. Just get that first. Just get the first championship, since this team in particular has never got it. So I thought that was good perspective and takes some of the pressure off the Skyhawks.
Yeah, Ryan, it was interesting. I think she has reiterated multiple times that this team is 80% new. The thing that everybody else would look at and tell you is right now this team is 100% experienced throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and this is a team that's grown.
Right.
And great talent.
Absolutely. And again, I love that perspective. Again, this is about the here and now.
Right.
It's about us and each point and putting that. And this team is playing very free out here. You can really tell. Again, I don't feel like they have that weight on their shoulders. They're just playing for the moment. Tough serve.
Burke just so smart. Could have easily pounded into a block there. Instead, she rolls it over, tries to make a crafty shot, but doesn't commit an error. Leads to a point. They're on top 17-8.
You know, it's just fun to watch, again, the interaction and the hard work and the celebration, just that team feel, I guess, on the Burke side.
In the match, Skutt hitting 296 to 161 for Norris, and in this set alone, 227, negative 130 for Norris. Skutt bringing the Skyhawk magic here in set number 3 as they're on top by 10, 19-9, and running away with this set. Burke is back to serve. Burke just a junior.
Wow.
Haney with the block.
There was no room. That was not coming across the tape.
Yeah.
Haney all over it. Look at that seal and press.
Haley Kiscone Ava Haney there side by side. Ava Haney, Abby Shomers have been playing together since they were 10 years old on club teams. You know, that connection is solid. Shomers to Haney, and let's take a look at Ava Haney, the younger sister of both Brooke and Lily.
Well, and again, an opportunity to watch those two grow in this program, and then to be the little sister and have your time now. But she is playing big. She's not playing like a little here.
Yeah.
and doing some great things. She has 9 kills in this match. She's come up with some big blocks at big time, and Norris has been effective on that shot around the backside. She was there this time and sealed things up.
One of those players who has an infectious attitude as well. Lifts those around her, makes them play better. Boy, that's an aggressive swing on the right pin. Ivy Luke with the kill.
She is tough over there on that right side. And she comes in, she's just a little spark plug too. It's fun to watch her up there. She comes in, gets that shoulder on the ball. But again, a lot of success over there with players like Ivy Luke.
Just so many weapons on that Skyhawk side. All 3 of their outsides can be terminal. You got Haney, Morgan Burke, Ivy Luke. All 3, Kathy, just very terminal for the Skyhawks.
And just to be able to be so diverse, you know, and not just that we have a lot of hitters, but we have a lot of dominant hitters over there. It's just hard to manage and slow that down.
Well, there is a dominant hitter as well. Ella Waters, outstanding for the Titans. She has 15 kills in the match, make it 16 now. Great up in the back row by Bosinger. Another great up by Jelinek.
Say we're seeing some great defensive plays on some tough shots. Another.
Rolls it over.
And who's there? Ivy Luke to take care of business.
That was just a great set by Abby Shomers. Had that block pulled, went behind her, opened a door, and Luke put it away.
You can just count on her.
Yeah, wow. Renee Saunders said, Abby Shomers, best setter in the state, in my opinion.
Doing some pretty impressive things here.
Grace Kremer. You saw Kremer's little fist pump across the net. Kremer got a yellow card last night in that match against Waverly late, screaming across the net. Got a little, maybe too emotional.
It was an intense match.
Oh my goodness. And another point, 24 now, 11. And right now back to serve for the set is the libero Paisley Douglas. Douglas, just a sophomore, leader in the back row, headed to Benedictine. Swing is long, and the Skyhawks take set number 3 in dominant fashion, 25-11. And Skutt now leads it 2-1. But don't forget what Diane Rose just said. The great thing about volleyball, the slate is now wiped and you got a new game. We'll have it when we come back.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out. Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA.
It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem. Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
After concussion, returning to the classroom is a priority of the NSAA. All brains return to learn, not all brains return to play.
After recognizing that an athlete has suffered a concussion, it is important to monitor the symptoms in the classroom before allowing the athlete to return to extracurricular activities.
The NSAA requires coaches in all sports to take a concussion course once every 3 years.
More information is available on our website, nsaahome.org. Student athletes are students first, athletes second.
See all the action on Nebraska Public Media Sports when NSAA High School Football Championships airs live Monday, November 22nd and Tuesday, November 23rd. There's action in all classes. Visit nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports for game day and time. Live streaming is available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free app.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Nebraska Corn Board, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. We are back here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. 25-11 was the tally in set number 3. Dominant performance by the Skyhawks, and now they'll try to close it out here in set 4, and Norris would love nothing more than to send this to a deciding 5th. When you know you get to a 5th, anything can happen in a race to 15.
Absolutely, especially when you got 2 high-level teams, you know, and again, momentum will play into that as well, so we'll see what happens. I'm in for the long haul.
Good dig in the back row. And nice up the other way as well. There is Burke into the block. Nice dive to keep it alive. Kosiger again.
She's doing a great job staying disciplined and doing defense first before she releases.
Nice job keeping her out of the offensive pattern by going right at her, and that goes off the block.
You know, Burke just keeps working. She's had several swings in that rally, but again, finds a way to finish it, just mixing it up.
Good run in the middle there by Haney.
Just a great up there by Norris.
Shoulders back row to Burke. Off the block and the kill for the Titans.
Great job there also. Macy Boathinger basically facing the net, side set that. Some great defensive plays here. Love that shot there by Waters down the line, got on top of it there, so was able to get the hard angle. And really, Schomer's just protecting herself, trying to pop it up and maybe give somebody else a chance. Nice dig, too, there by Burke.
One and up. Kept alive. Pepper right now. And the final swing came from Ava Haney.
Haney just again transition, but she is on fire. She is elevating here. Look at that high contact point. Takes care of it and again comes back to her team.
And the ace, Paisley Douglas, libero, the sophomore from the back line. Kept alive. Touch called in the back, so point for the Skyhawks. Tried to send it over on two, but not down. And Haney almost got knocked over.
That's right. Kremer about took her out in celebration. Just great shot there. Again, getting to the ball. You can see the defense, but just that reaching. You got two defensive players, just neither of them getting there and going to the ball. You know, and Haney too, just that nice high contact point. She's at 6'2", she reaches high, she can get over that block, she can control the ball with that strong hand.
Let's take a look at the play of Abby Shomers, who took over the setting role this year. Good block on the outside. Of course, Gray moved on to go to Arizona State. Abby Shomers takes over the setting role, and last year it was Shomers who is hitting on the outside.
So new role for her, but she has done a phenomenal job. 39 assists so far in this match, but again, a whole new look for her, you know, and how she's excelled in it. You take a great athlete, put them in there, but setting the hands, the connections, that is the key part. And so she has really stepped in and done a tremendous job.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this Skutt setter program, the setter history, you know, last year Allie Gray was the setter, Shomers was a hitter. This year Shomers takes over as the setter, and she is setting Morgan Burke. Next year Morgan Burke will be the setter because she's naturally a setter, going to Michigan to be a setter, even though she looks terminal here.
I was going to say,
at 6 foot, she's a little undersized for an outside hitter at Michigan.
Right.
She'll be the setter next year for Skutt, and she'll go to Michigan to be a setter in college. Can you imagine that? 6 foot setter like that, and that kind of tradition. Allie Gray, Shomers, and then Burke at setter for Skutt. It's a ridiculous amount of riches.
Yeah.
And there they are, right there, those two.
I mean, just incredible athletes, you know, straight up. They're just incredible athletes and can adjust and adapt and be very successful in that.
Good dig. Into the block goes Haney, and Haney gets the kill. And Skutt feeling it right now, 8-2.
And Haney, again, she has just sent a surge of energy and charge right now. And her teammates around her, it seems like they're really energized by her and her success.
Ella Waters just continues to do Ella Waters things, which is be terminal. She's been terrific for the Titans when given the opportunity. 17 kills, 54 swings on 18 kills.
You know, and Norris really relies on her. She does a lot of good things, and she's been able to come through And Skutt here, we're just seeing the diversity of their offense and so many players doing big things also across the net. They really have that energy right now.
Off the net. Into the block, not down. Waters.
Great coverage there by Jelinek.
Haney not down. Here's Waters on the slide. Goes off the block of Haney. From the other side. Boy, nice up by Boziger.
Oh, no, actually that was Hausman.
It was Hausman, you're right. Yep. And it leads to a point for the Skyhawks, and they are on a roll. 10-3 here in set number 4.
And just the energy just keeps building and building if you watch the players out on the court, the confidence as well.
Grace Krimmer in the middle for the Skutt Skyhawks as that's terminated on the outside, and what a swing. Christina Boziger only has 1 timeout left. You don't want to take it so early, but it's 11-3, and you need to settle your team down. You can tell she was thinking about taking it right there. Second touch, wow, Shomers. And it is a Skutt show right now. So there are the Skutt Skyhawks. Mention Krimmer in the middle, who was very emotional last night, almost got the yellow card. Has been terrific here. There you see her, number 21. This is her first year on varsity. She came in as a freshman, and she was 5'8", and stayed in the program, worked in the back row, and suddenly here she is in her senior year, first year on varsity, now 6'2" in the middle. That's a nice growth spurt, right?
Has grown.
Imagine that, from 5'8" as a freshman to 6'2" as a senior. Wow. You know, usually in this Skutt program, if you're going to be a starter by only your senior year, you've shown significant progress through the first few years.
Well, and again, when you have that kind of a growth spurt, just coordinating and balancing and getting everything all put together. But Krimmer's got it put together here. What a great way for her to, and great story too, again, kids to stick in the program, you know, and keep working.
Waters with the tip. Everything going the way right now of the Skyhawks.
You say didn't get a good contact there or whatever, but it still falls, and like I said, things are rolling on the Skyhawk side of the net right now.
Wow.
Tough ball. Waters, that's coming over her shoulder. Again, did a great job getting her feet to the ball, but because it's coming in that direction, doesn't have a good look of what's in front of her. And the block was definitely there to meet her. The hits just keep coming right now from this Skyhawk squad. Wow. 16-3 here.
That went off high hands, but not down. Shoulders back row. And just long on the swing from Luke. Skutt hitting at a 303 clip in the match, 333 in this set.
Norris at 0 right now, offense.
And 101 for the match.
And then that missed serve too, so just can't get this offense going. And then when you do get that side out, a missed serve is just another tough blow.
Served by Anna Weberg.
Nice,
There's Rice right between the block, and Rice with the kill.
Aniston Rice, great job there, staying with that ball and sneaks it right between the two blockers.
Tough serve by Rice. Oh, terrific up there.
Yep, just great job. I just am loving the defense we've seen in this match.
Three into the bench to try to save that. Led by Sydney Guttard.
Just all of them, again, pursuing that ball. Really not caring about their bodies too much, but need to be careful.
You see that from both teams.
Yeah.
Out to check on Guttard.
Getting a little encouragement there from her 9th grade libero, Anna Jelnick, talking to her, and it's a freshman and sophomore there.
Off the block, pushed back by Shomers. Another kill for Skutt. 19-5 here in the fourth.
I believe that's number 18 kill for Burke, and still no errors as she swings away.
Hitting 439 in the match, and that serve is long. Burke may be the heir apparent at setter, but how do you pull her away from the outside when she's delivering this kind of performance in a state championship?
Well, and again, a double-double because she got 24 digs too. I mean, she is doing a lot for this team.
Through 6 rotation outside for Skutt. Into the net called, and it is 20-6, 5 away for Omaha Skutt. No team in the history of Nebraska high school volleyball have ever won 7 consecutive state titles.
And there have been some incredible teams. Talk about the Bellevue West dynasty, you know, for years that you just thought, can anybody take them down? And here we have, that's what people are going to be saying about this Skutt program too.
They have won 6 in a row. This would be their 7th. Bellevue West, Shickley had 6 in a row. When you think about the SCOTUS teams under John Peterson, they won 5 in a row. Back from 95 through 99. Bellevue West from 92 to 97, and then also from 2003 to 06. They won 4 in a row. No one has ever won 7 straight.
Big block there again. Norris needed that. Just again, energy, and they're not quitting. This is still their goals. Nice, great defensive play also.
Big play there.
This Norris team has fight. They are not quitting on this. That score looks big, but they are not. They're taking it 1 point at a time. They're not getting overwhelmed with that.
Celia Spilker with the big block there for the Titans. Who's come in to provide. There you go, another block. Here come the Titans.
The Mo is going to flow over to the Norris side of the court.
It is a 5-0 run for the Norris Titans. They're back to within 9 at 20-11. (20-11) here in set number 4. Ray Saunders takes the timeout to try to calm things down on the Skyhawks side. Good dig. Here's Waters.
Oh, great effort. Great dig. Seriously, I'm loving defense, and I am also loving Morgan Burke.
Wow.
Just her ability to make it happen.
Great layout on the up, and deep corner found by Morgan Burke. 20 kills for Burke. Waters cross court got the kill.
Just that sharp angle shot, takes it underneath that block, kind of catches the defense.
Was a touch point for Omaha Skutt. Back to serve goes Paisley Douglas.
Wow.
Then a block on the right side. Ivy Luke.
And just the focus is, where's Waters? We got to get 2 up. We got to be up, and we got to be solid, because she's one who can really make things turn around, and we've got to stop that. Just the mentality of that block. Back to Waters again. Nice high shot.
Quick run in the middle, put down by Grace Krimmer. And we have match point for the Skyhawks. This would be state championship number 7. Good up, kept alive. This got to Waters off the top of the block. Haney's dug, overpass, not down. And the kill.
Sticking with it. Norris just keeps fighting.
Match point number 2. Down the line, not down. And into the middle.
Waters taking a little bit off.
Not quite yet, says Waters.
And nice job with that high hand, just kind of uses that wrist, rolls it in.
Haney with the swing, not down. Haney got the kill. Skutt, 7 in a row. And there is a new queen of all dynasties in Nebraska high school volleyball, and her name is Omaha Skutt.
History made here today.
Seven consecutive NSAA state championship. That is a new Nebraska record. And what a run for head coach Renee Saunders in her 11th year to have won 7 in a row. What a remarkable run for Omaha Skutt here in this state high school volleyball championships. They win it in 4 over Norris. Haney closes it out, gets the kill. Skutt celebrates. And Renee Saunders lets you know just how many.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out. Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA.
It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem. Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
After concussion, returning to the classroom is a priority of the NSAA. All brains return to learn, not all brains return to play.
After recognizing that an athlete has suffered a concussion, it is important to monitor the symptoms in the classroom before allowing the athlete to return to extracurricular activities.
The NSAA requires coaches in all sports to take a concussion course once every 3 years.
More information is available on our website, nsaahome.org. Student athletes are students first, athletes second.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Nebraska Corn Board, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. 7 in a row state champs for Omaha Skutt. Reminder, if you'd like a DVD of these NSAA volleyball championships, just give us a call at 800-868-1868, $19.95 plus shipping and handling, and you can see these history-making moments for the rest of a lifetime. Time now for introductions. Let's go down to Steve Lemon.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for classes B and C2. The trophies are graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Concordia University of Nebraska, now proudly partnering with Concordia University, Irvine, California, and offering the nation's #1 graduate program in coaching and athletics administration and exercise sciences. Making the presentation is Nebraska Coaches Association Executive Director Darren Boyson. The Class C2 Sportsmanship Award winner is Superior High School. The Class B Sportsmanship Award winner is Omaha Skutt Catholic High School. Congratulations, Superior High School and Omaha Skutt Catholic High School. The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jay Beller, NSAA Board of Directors Dana Weissman of Sutton, Kathy Wieskamp of Lincoln Public Schools, and Thomas Lee from Omaha Westview, as well as U.S. Bank Representative Sarah Arney. Here are the awards for runner-up Norris High School. Head coach Christina Bosinger and her assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 1, Sydney Goodhart. Number 3, Olivia Hausman. Number 4, Grayson Peening. Number 5, Brooklyn Head. Number 6, Lexi Hasselback. Number 9, Chloe Baker. Number 10, Aniston Rice. Number 11, Gracie Kircher. Number 12, Mallory Meyer. Number 14, Celia Spilker. Number 17, Anna Jelinek. And now the seniors, number 7, Sydney Jelinek. Number 8, Macy Bosiger. And number 13, Ella Waters. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2021 NSAA Class B State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Norris High School. And now to the champions, Skutt Catholic High School. Head coach Renee Saunders, we have a special award for you. Coach Saunders and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 9, Brooke Banker. Number 11, Nikki Ott. Number 14, Haley Kiscone. Number 15, Abby Hagedorn. Number 17, Paisley Douglas. Number 18, Lillian Vitterup. Number 24, Anna Weberg. Number 25, Morgan Burke. Number 26, Ivy Luke. Number 28, Kira Link. And now the seniors. Number 3, Abby Shomers. Number 6, Hannah Barron. Number 13, Ava Haney. And number 21, Grace Kramer. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance, senior adjuster Wes Colbert. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here's the 2021 NSAA Class B State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Skutt Catholic High School.
Once again, state champs in Class B, Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, and yes, count them, it is 7 consecutive state champs. 7-time consecutive state champs for Skutt. When the celebration began, they went into the fourth 25-15. We'll hear from champs when we come back.
Electricity. It makes life easier, more productive, brighter, possible. Yet we only think about it when we don't have it. The next time you're doing, well, anything, think about how electricity makes it all possible. And know we will be there, powering your everyday, every day.
Constellation is a natural gas supplier helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $290,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
This is a growing corn plant. It's not battery-powered. It doesn't have a 300-mile range, but it's vital in our fight against climate change. Reducing 46% of carbon emissions and producing clean-burning ethanol. Corn ethanol is the climate solution we need now.
Participating in multiple Nebraska high school activities has taught me the value of teamwork.
I learned how to be a strong leader among my peers.
We set goals as a team and work hard to accomplish them.
I strive to excel not only in the classroom, but on the playing field.
The Nebraska School Activities Association providing opportunities in 25 activities for our member high schools. NSAA activities, the other half of education.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Volleyball Championships is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Nebraska Corn Board, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
Back at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, history for Omaha Skutt Catholic. The Skyhawks take down Norris in 4 sets to claim their 7th consecutive state championship. Head coach Renee Saunders, history. 7 in a row. It's never been done in the state of Nebraska. How does this feel?
I'm on the verge of bawling my eyes out. It's amazing. I mean, we worked so hard. And this team is awesome. And I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. Like, this was an amazing year.
What makes this team so special?
Look at those silly grins. They're fun. They're fun. And we had so many great times together and so many memories made. And like, they always made me smile. Like, you just wanted to come to practice and be with them. You know, I could have a bad class during the day and I go to volleyball practice and everything was good again. You know, I mean, they're awesome.
I'll ask you about the match in a sec, but big picture, how did you get to this point? How did you get this program to get to this point to win 7 straight state championships?
That was never the goal. When I took the job at Skutt, the goal was to be one of the best teams in Class B. And then when we were pretty good there, then it was to get it, like, could we be one of the best in the state? And then it's 1 year at a time. Making, like, my one word for this year was maximize. I wanted to maximize the talent on my team. And I think I did that.
What about the match? You know, the 3rd and 4th sets, you guys just really took over.
Yeah, that's a blur for me because I think I was starting to cry before the game was even over, and that's bad. But it was one of those things where, like, we've been working really hard on one point at a time, working really hard on just taking care of our side, working really hard on our serve and pass game. They just played lights out. I told them all, like, before the game, you're going to play your best match tonight, and they did. I mean, they peaked at the right time.
You're a team that constantly has a huge mark on your back. Yes. Last year, you graduate Lindsey Krause and Allie Gray, 2 of the best players in the state. Yet here you are again. So how did you overcome losing 2 of the best players in the state and reload and get right back here?
I have great kids in my program that work really, really hard. And if they're not good at something, we work at it till we get good at it. And we just keep trusting the process. And so far, it's worked out for us. And we're going to keep doing the same thing because I have an amazing group of kids that are willing to, like, do whatever it takes to find a way to, like, get us in this game, get us in the tournament. Like, they have a different gear in this time of year. They were dialed in and ready to go.
How does one celebrate history like this?
More hugs. Definitely more hugs. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably wake up tomorrow and think about next year. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to just enjoy this one for a little bit.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Quite an accomplishment.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, let's bring in Morgan Burke. The junior had 20 kills, hit 380, 25 digs, a big double-double. Morgan, to see Coach Saunders so emotional like that, what does that do to you? What type of emotions are going through you?
Yeah, I'm pretty speechless right now. Just like the amount of work and effort that Saunders puts into our team, and every day at practice, she comes in with an open mind, and it's awesome to just have such a strong coach like Saunders.
You've been a part of some special teams. Obviously, this group is unique in its own, but what made this team special in particular?
I think we kind of just like leaned in on each other and trusted each other, and we just ultimately played for each other, and that was like our main goal of the season, was to just play for each other, and I think we accomplished that tonight.
You guys were really tested yesterday. That was a battle and went 5 sets. You trailed 2-0 in the semifinal match. Did that refocus your team, do you think?
Yes, we talked a lot about like never giving up and always pushing back, and we wanted to be the strongest team out there, and whether we were getting pushed, we wanted to always push back, and so that really helped us coming into the game tonight.
Well, congratulations, Morgan.
Thank you.
All right, we'll now bring in Ava Haney. Ava finished with 15 kills, 7 digs, and Ava, you end your high school career a 4-time state champ. How's that feel?
Incredible. You look forward to this moment. Like when I saw my sisters win that first state championship, you see yourself in their shoes, and just actually being here, it's an incredible feeling. It's amazing.
And you've been a part of obviously all 4 championships, but this year more in a leadership role, more prevalent leadership position. So how did you handle that this year?
Yeah, Abby Shomers and I really had to step up this year, and Morgan. All of us really had to take on termination, like communication roles out there, and just establishing what each of us were going to do, like to lead our team. It was very unique to each player, and figuring that out this season was really fun.
I want to ask you about the preparation leading up to this match. Coach Saunders likes to schedule aggressively. She doesn't ever shy away from that, and you played in some big tournaments in Chicago and Orlando. So how did facing that really top competition help prepare you for this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, obviously last year we didn't have the opportunity to travel, and along with the competition, those are the memories that you take with you after your season, and it's just been such an incredible experience to get that, not just with club volleyball, but with high school. And the competition is unmatched when you travel outside of Nebraska and everywhere, and you really get to kind of own your state and your name in other places throughout the country.
Has it hit you that you're a part of history?
It is crazy. Like, we just worked so hard for this all year just to put like such a like dynamic team and balanced team together, and just seeing it all be put together in that final match is very exciting and emotional, and we just made history. It's amazing.
Yes, you did. Congratulations, Ava.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's bring in Abby Shomers. Senior had 49 assists, 6 digs, 4 kills. Abby, I'll ask you a similar question. What does this mean to you to be a part of history?
It feels, I can't even describe it. Just we go into practice every day with an open mindset, and we know it's going to have some challenge drills, and I think we accept them. And I think in the game we didn't really think. Like, we just played. We did our thing, and I think that really helped. Like, I think last night we faced some challenges because we were overthinking things, and I just had to reiterate to my teammates, like, I trust you. I know you can do this. Like, during the match that they knew and they had confidence in themselves. And then I think tonight, coming off of that big win, we took it all in all our positive energy and put it on the court and brought it into our play.
You knew you were going to get a battle from Norris. What did you think about what they brought tonight?
I thought they played really well. They challenged us from point one, and definitely in the beginning of the sets when we got down in that second set, I think we weren't doubting ourselves, but we were kind of just like, okay, like this is gonna be a fun game. Like, we're gonna do this. So I think we just took it as they're not gonna back down. Like, we knew they were up, we were up, they still weren't gonna back down. Like, they're a super talented team, and we're really glad that we got to play them in the championship. And I think we just took their work ethic and put it into our play.
Coach Saunders, getting a little bit emotional. Obviously, this means so much for the program. What's your reaction to seeing her emotional?
Well, I went up and hugged her right after the game, and she was like, "You're going to cry." And I was like, probably, yeah. Like, it just, being part of this program since I was little, getting to dogpile for the 4th time and seeing my sister and so many other friends dogpile, it's just, there's nothing like it. And she gets super emotional, and it's because we've worked so hard, and she trusts us, and she reiterates that she trusts us. And I think it just all comes together. So she does a lot for us, and we really appreciate her, and she's the best coach.
Do you think Skutt can make it one more? Can they get back here next year?
I do. I think we had so many people step up, underclassmen, upperclassmen, and I think we're graduating a good group, and I think there's still going to be a good group that's there, and I think they're going to have the experience, they're going to have the confidence, they're going to have the trust to bring home that 8th title.
Well, congratulations, Abby, and best of luck at UCF.
Thank you. Thank you.
Omaha Skutt Catholic makes history tonight in Lincoln, their 7th consecutive state championship for the Skyhawks.
There is match point for the Skyhawks. 7 in a row. And here's a look at what we have had so far today. Started early this morning at 9 o'clock with a 5-setter. The only 5-setter we've had all day, but Sacred Heart knocked off St. Francis 3-2. Then Howells Dodge and Oakland Craig both became first-time ever state champs for their respective schools. Lincoln Lutheran knocked off Kearney Catholic to win its second in 3 years, and Skutt now is a 7-time champ, 7 in a row, first ever. That'll do it here from the Bob Devaney Sports Center. We've got the Class A state championship coming up, so come on back and join us. We'll have all the action at the Bob Devaney Sports Center here in Lincoln.